What up? Alright, today I'm gonna see here, let's see what we're doing. I'm gonna try this here shot to show y'all. I'm gonna try to do it. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna show my simple process of doing this, and yeah, it's like an oil painting slash, I guess, canvas painting or so mix, and it's a really easy process through Photoshop. So I'm going to be painting my mug. I figured let's try it from scratch, and I'll try it with my mug and stuff, and see how it comes out. Yeah. All right. Let's see if I can keep track with this. Okay, let's see if I can keep track of the video here, because the audio cutout was bad, so I'm having to redub it, I guess. Anyway, so I have the image here, Photoshop. Want to make sure it's got a good pixels and stuff. Whatever image you decide to bring in, it's got to have a high resolution pixel wise, so the effect will work better. What I'm going to do, you want to go to the art history brush, which I should pan down here in a second to show, but just kind of, it's going to be one of these brushes you're going to bring in, one of the bristle brushes. But yeah, here you go. So this is the art history brush you want to bring in. Click on that, and you just want to make sure you're going to be on, it's going to be a big size. Once you go down and click on it, select it, I guess. Alright, once you have your brush size, it's a big size. Make sure it's on dab. Everything else, leave mode wise, it's on dab. Leave everything else the same way, and you're going to click on the Windows tab here up top, and you're going to enable this. You're going to enable the the image, the image you have selected, so that the effect will work on there. Alright, there we go. And now, so we have it blobbing it all over the your selected image, and this is just like gigantic paint strokes here. I guess it's getting brush strokes, I should say. Just going over it, however you feel like, you want to, as long as you're covering the whole image. And yeah, that's the first stage of this here. Pretty simple, straightforward. And then you're going to go back in to your the sizing of it. Now, I think you can also get the size wise by, I believe it's a Command Z, Control Z, sorry. And then you just reducing the size of the brush, and going to concentrate more on the details of the image, of said image that you're looking to, I guess, give more detail to. That's all you're doing here. Just kind of, so I'm centering, going around the image itself, the basic shape and what all I want to be showing more detail of. Kind of like, if you had your own brushes, once you're doing it, if you're painting, you use smaller size brushes to get better detail. And just doing that, going through here, kind of painting around some of the edges here to pick up some of the detail on that as well. Going back up here, I'm going to go back and make it even smaller. I believe, yeah, it's a smaller size, and then same thing here, and filling in even much more detail on the image itself. Kind of going over the arms and stuff, and the bike itself, to enhance it a little bit better. Nothing too crazy. Just kind of, I didn't go over it, I think 100%, just enough where it needed to. Kind of giving the face a little bit. I don't know if maybe it's good that way, all blurred out good. And I should have gotten up here, like there was a post to the side, like a post marker, or metal post, sorry, like a stop sign. But yeah, and then a little bit on the dirt here, on the gravel. And once you're satisfied with that, I believe, what did I do? You gotta go over to, okay, just giving it a little bit more, refining the smaller, refining just such details. And I probably should have left it as is before, because you think about it, painters, they're not going to be exceptionally too crazy detailed, and I probably went a little bit more than I should have here. But for the sake of just showing what it is a straightforward process. Just image, the bristle tools here, make sure they're enabled with the image size for your art history, for the history brush, for the brush itself. And then you're changing the dab here size. Also, you're selecting a different dab brush, I should say. And kind of going over here, and I probably should have made some of the sizes a little bit smaller. And I did make a few of them, but I mean, some of the other ones I should have maybe could have gone back and corrected that. But you know, it's painting, quote unquote, I guess, right? I mean, I'm no Bob Ross by any means. Damn, he was good. And just kind of going over it, breast, you know, the whole, it's going to give it that drippy effect, and then switching it out with another brush here, which is for the sort of like a dabbing effect, like paint splotches or so. And that's pretty much it. Just kind of dabbed it around there, you know, kind of nowhere specifically, just in and around the painting itself, or the picture itself, picture painting, however you want to call it. And then I'm going to add the effect to it. Actually, excuse me, I'm bringing in two, you want to bring in your textures, your kind of overlays that are going to be going over, which is, it's going to give it that, the canvasy kind of look like you're painting on a canvas. Boom, here you go. Here's image one, and then I end up bringing another image, and just kind of sizing it up to the, to what you have there. So the richer, I guess, more high def, you know, pics you have, pixel wise, whatever, it's gonna look better. And I end up bringing another one as well. It's a different one. It's a different canvas, more painting, if anything. Oh, but so forgot the process. Yeah. So before I did that, I actually added the effect here, which is a filter, and it's an emboss, and you see there sort of add in the sort of specifications to the emboss, and then we're going to do that and make that as an overlay for the picture itself, for the image, and that gives it the first look there. You kind of see it's like it has a little bit, you can kind of see it coming together a little bit there, and then I end up bringing another image. This is where the other texture comes in. Here we go. Flip it correctly, 90 degrees or so. And again, it's not all precise by any means. It's just kind of, you know, you're having fun doing this stuff. You know, your process, whatever works for you is good. Excuse me. And then sizing it up there. And this one had much more detail, I think, in its own side, in its own right. And you can apply the same emboss effect over to your, go into filters and emboss, stylize, emboss. And since I already clicked it previously, it's going to have the same effect. I did tweak it just a little bit, just as far as highlights and stuff. And then beyond that, and it's going to same thing. Once you're satisfied with that, go ahead and make it as an overlay, and bam, you're done. And that's going to be the end of that effect there. That's just pretty much straightforward through the whole process, and that's how I did it. All right, so that was sort of me trying to sort of explain, I guess, through that video. I don't know if it really was explaining, more so like just. It's like a kid going through a candy shop and just trying to pick out every damn candy in the aisle, right? You know, hey, but you know, you made it out with some candy. I mean, you know, so I made it out with something, some tutorial-ish. I don't know what that was. It wasn't really a tutorial, I wouldn't call it. It was more so just me explaining. It's like an NFL preseason game. You're all the bad plays are coming out. That's what these are. But anyway, hope you guys had some fun and some laughs out of that. It's all cool. And yeah, no, I like the effect though, seriously, in these pictures, as far as like trying it with anything like that. So that's where I wanted to show, if I'm going to do it, like, let me just show how it would look on my mug doing that. And yeah, so hopefully there was some insight into that. And yeah, but and you know, hope to see you guys in the next one. You and yours, y'all be good, and we'll holler. See you guys then, all right?